Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. After 5 delays and radio silence for 2022, the day has come. Your patience has paid off, I think. We now have patch 1.1.5.0 titled Aegis of Stormfall. Whatever that means. And we are going to go through this update and break down exactly what we are getting. And then after this, I'm going to go play the game. Probably play the game for a solid 12 hours. And then I'm going to make, is it fixed yet? Now, before we begin, you already know what I'm going to say. We are so close. I think we're like 5 subs away from 15,000. If you think I deserve it, beginning 2022, please hit that little red button. Totally helps push the channel forward. I truly appreciate it. You will always be notified if I make a video, so please consider subscribing. I would truly appreciate it. All right. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go right now. I am on Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. Let's check out just what's in this patch. And we're going to look, we got a new picture. Look at this, Aegis of Stormfall. And you got the guy and you got all the bad guys. Okay, so some new art. And we've got new armor, by the way, too. So let's go through this. Hello, everyone. Wolcen, Aegis of Stormfall, patch 1150 is now live. The patch brings new endgame system, the war table, new monsters, new damage type variations for some skills, new environment, a new armor, and numerous bug fixes. So this is the meat and potatoes, okay? The war table. The war table is a new feature introduced to the Aegis of Stormfall that allows the player to partake in 4 new endgame activities on top of expeditions, scaled mandates, and Wrath of Sarisel. These new operations are, okay, expeditions stay, mandates stay, and basically your untainted runs still stay. Okay, so all that is the same, but they're adding 4 new activities. The first one is Curse Breaker. And basically what this is you follow this dude around and you have to stay inside his little ring. If you venture outside the ring to get rewards, you'll kind of like die in the fog or suffocate. But you got to basically just help bring this guy. I think it's across 4 different checkpoints. Okay. Curse Breaker. Moving down, you have Onslaught. Enter the killing fields and survive increasing large waves of enemies until none remain. So this is like your, I don't want to say endless run. It's not an endless wave system, but you're just going to keep taking on waves of enemies over and over again, and you have to survive. That is Onslaught. As you go down, you have Headhunter. Enter the domain of a mighty boss and fight to the death. There can only be one. So basically a boss fight. And last but not least, Sabotage. Deprive the enemy of a powerful ward stone, but be warned, not only is the stone quite capable of defending itself, but it can also summon champions to thwart your efforts. Okay? So that's what we got. Kill the ward stone thing. Kill the boss. Kill the endless waves of enemies. And defend the guy and stay in the ring. Okay, those are the 4 new end game activities. Again, you also maintain mandates, you also maintain expeditions and untainted runs. All right, 7 total. Now, how does it work? Let's continue. The war table comes with an entirely new UI to support the end game operations, their selection, and their accompanying progression system. And obviously, this is a picture of the war table. Now, without having to read this, I'm going to tell you how it works. I've already played a little bit, but I need to play a lot more. All right. Your consumables up here. You click on this little ship, it's going to pre-populate all your maps that you've already gathered. And you could load those maps right through the war table. Great quality of life. And I absolutely love that. Click on the boat, click on the map, you're good to go. All right. Very nice. And that is always there. That is always stagnant. That never moves. Now, the other 3 selections, so it's like Onslaught, Sabotage, and Expedition. You will see on here that each one has a picture for a reward and a little skull. Now, once you complete one, this is going to refresh with 3 new activities. So if you complete Sabotage, when you go back to the war table, you will have 3 new options. Like, it's actually completely random, so I guess there's a chance you can get the same 3, but you'll get 3 new options with 3 new rewards. So for example, here, I would obviously click Sabotage, because on here you can see that there is a unique reward armor or some kind of piece from this run. Okay? So that's how it works. Consumables is always there with your maps. You have 3 options on the war table, and it always switches once you complete one. All right? As you go down now, so let's say you completed or you selected Sabotage, you can add up to 5 area modifiers, and you can actually add what level you want to run at. So right now I run everything at max at 217, which is the highest, and then you can put up to 5 modifiers on that. All right? It feels exactly like Diablo 3. That's all it is. Exactly like Diablo 3. Okay? The skull system. So on here, it's going to tell you basically how many skulls you get, and then when you are actually changing what level, the amount of skulls you get determines how high you go. So instead of expeditions where you go up every 3, now you're basically collecting skulls to push your progression. Okay? And again, like, it even looks like Diablo 3. So you can see here, like, you know, to go from the next one, you know, you got to collect so many skulls. Here it's saying 22. And then the reward for the run is 6. All right. Miscellaneous. Well, miscellaneous, there's nothing. So they got some quality of life improvements on here. Again, your maps automatically move into the war table. All operations are now available from level 1. The experience given. So just playing for a little bit, I got 2 levels. So they've really boosted the experience for completing activities to make your journey to max level all that easier. Very smart, because it's very hard to level inside of Wolcen. Okay? As you go down, they're going to give you lots of different options for rewards based upon the objective that you complete. We have a new enemy, which they've already showcased, and it's the exact same thing. Now, Judgment of the Sleeper's Behalf. Look at this thing. Okay? And it's just a necro, right? Creates 3 dudes and they tear you up. Then you got this thing. Looks like a little turtle to me, but like beaming. So you got 2 new weapons. You got a new armor, which I've already unlocked, which I'll showcase during the Is It Fixed Yet video. The armor looks pretty good. Then you got a new environment. The canyon is a beautiful new secondary area that will be available in-game. So here's the canyon. I haven't played it yet, but the shadowing looks really good. Like, take a look at that. Looks like Unreal Engine 5, just from the picture. We'll see if we can pull this area when I am actually playing the game. New damage type modifiers. Blade Storm can now be shadow damage. So basically spin to win can now be shadow. Wrath can now be rend. You can see how it's red now. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that's it. And then bug fixing. I've read through all the bug fixing. It's just the same old stuff. Nothing in here was huge. Cracks me up. This dropped 6 hours ago. Dropped 6 hours ago. There's 4 replies. 4! 4! I'm sure there's more on Steam. Great update at last. Too bad it didn't work with my ultra-wide monitor. Womp womp. Nice job. Thanks. I could confirm this is the same for me. Generally speaking, I think the ultra-wide support is pretty bad. Cool. Gotta ask, where's the controller support? Kind of saw that coming. Okay. That's the update. All right. Bug fixing, there's some, but there really isn't a ton. 2 new skills that have different damage modifiers. 1 new environment. A new armor set. 2 new enemies. And basically 3 new end game activities. All right. That is the update that has been delayed 5 times. Well, wait, Cursebreaker, Onslaught, Headhunt, and Sabotage. 4 new end game activities. 4 in-game activities, 2 new damage types, 2 new monsters, 1 new area, and the war table, which is basically a new UI. That is what we have for 1150. Now the question is, was it worth the wait? Is it now time? Start the car, get into gear, and get back into Wolcen? That is the question. And we're gonna find that out likely with tomorrow's video. Okay, Wolcen is live. What do you think of this update so far? Just me reading that to you, are you like, I cannot wait to get my hands back on Wolcen. I now have 4 new activities to do. Or are you like, it's the same old crap? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure you've heard by now that I've officially started a Twitch, streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, having so much fun with the ARPG community. First link in the description, and please believe, if the game is stable, I will be streaming this new Wolcen update. First link in the description if you'd like to go there and support me on Twitch. If you haven't had a chance to join the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 1,400 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this Wolcen 1150 update video. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.